Do this again. Hey everybody, it is back to school lives with author PeTika. I'm going to give everybody a second, just a little bit of time to join me, but this is going to be awesome. I'll just give you a little background for those of you who are waiting. This is a 16-week series. That is the goal. 16 weeks of nothing but good information, great conversation, and tips to help you make sure your child is ready for success this school year. It's great for elementary all the way through middle schoolers, but the tips can apply to everyone, even high school students. Thank you for being in here. I see one person has joined the live. Tell your friends, share on your network. We are going to have a time. So I'll probably get started in about 60 seconds. Just to let you know, if you watch the live to the end, it's only going to be about 10 minutes, okay? 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many people interact with me in the comments and in the viewing. But if you wait to the end, I will tell you how to get free downloads. Well, I'm going to just tell you now. So you can go to my website, buyabooks.com, and there's a section that says free downloads. Okay, they're free. And it's one, I'm going to do one per month or one every other, week or whatever. So if you join my email list, I'll let you know when I have a new download available. But right now, there is a free download to help you make sure your child is confident in who they are, just the way they are. And these are our affirming mirror clings. So it'll tell you, you get the downloads, you put them on the mirrors, help the children say something kind to themselves every day just to make sure they start their day off or end their day off in the right frame of mind. Also, just for watching this live, you can use code 15LIVE, 15 LIVE on my website to save 15% on any purchase. How cool is that? Yes, you guys. I want to make sure that you have an affirming, wonderful year where your child feels proud of who they are, confident in what they can do, and you feel empowered to make sure that you help them have the best success possible, whatever that may look like for them, and that they can always put forth their best effort with your support. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So people who can't join us here can watch the replay. Please make sure you share. If you go to my link in bio, you can have a link to the downloadables. Also, you can go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube because we're going to make sure I give you everything you need to have a wonderful, successful school year with your child. So let me give you a scenario. Okay, summer's over. School starts next week. If you're in the district like us, maybe for some of you, school starts in 2 weeks or a month. Type in the comments when does school start for you. So anyway, school started for teachers today, for students next week. So you got to get back into the routine. So check this out. You are on your way to school. You feeling good. You happy. You're proud. And then you hear the, uh-oh, I forgot my lunch. Or, uh-oh, I forgot my phone. What do? Do you turn around and have your child go get it and risk being late for work? Or do you say, oh, well, I'm so sorry, get a lunch, or you don't need your phone in school today? Or do you just say, well, I'm sorry, honey, I'm going to turn around and get it, but this is going to make me late for it? What is your response? Let's switch it up a little bit. What if you're getting ready for work and you're driving down the street, you're on time, but if you have any delays, you're going to be late, and you forget you left your phone at home? Tables turned a little bit. Well, that's why it's so important for us to make sure we get up every morning prepared with routine. So we're going to talk about the 5 essential things you can start getting prepared now for success next week. First of all, know your school's backpack rules. Some schools require clear bags only. That's all it is. How you doing? Welcome to the lab. So if they require clear bags, make sure you have clear bags. If it's no requirement, then don't worry about it. If your child is in middle school and they have A day and B day, those are block schedules. This is a hack I learned. A lot of people use it. Some people don't. Have a book bag for each day. So for those of you who are not aware, A day means they have 4 classes on the A day, or 4 to 5 classes on one day, and then 4 to 5 different classes on the second day. Make sure they have their supplies for each day respective. Label each bag for the respective day so that you don't have any problems waking up in the morning to get stuff done. I cannot tell you how many times children want to get up to go to the bathroom and get water. They can literally just walk on school campus and want to use the bathroom or want to take a water break. You guys, help the teachers out. Get your child a water bottle. Okay, I tell my kids all the time, I know when y'all was playing all summer, you did not take a bathroom and water break every hour. So why are you trying to get up out my class right now? So make sure you pack them with a water bottle they can be proud of. Make sure they have a lunch, snack, whatever the school policy is. Make sure that they have that so that they can make sure that they have what they need and not interrupt class time. Also, confidence is my jam. We got to make sure children show up confident, proud of who they are, ready to learn. And unfortunately, when kids don't have confidence or aren't really don't really think that they can do things, they lack in performance, and that can lead to behavioral problems and so many other things. So make sure to get them a confidence booster, even if it's just their favorite shirt, a new outfit, some kind of trinket, a bracelet, a piece of jewelry, something to remind them that they are the best version of who they can be right now, and they can always be better. Also, have a journal with them. We have our confidence affirming journals for children, and you can use the 15 live discount to get that off my website. But make sure they have a journal or something that they can use to make sure they're writing down their feelings about life, about themselves, and to boost their confidence. And as a hack, talk to them about what they wrote in their journal. That's the key. You got to talk to your kids. Lastly, start your morning routine chart now. Or if you're not back in school yet, start your morning routine chart a week before school starts. Have them getting up, brushing their teeth, setting their clothes out the day before. Yeah, I know they're still on break, but we also want to make sure that we give them opportunity and time to get used to the new schedule. The demands are high. School is 180 days. They need to be learning from day one to the last day of school. So set them up for success by having those tools ready. And here's another hack to boost their confidence. Let them prepare the stuff themselves. You guys, don't do it for them. Now, if it's kindergarten, first, second grade, do it with them. But if they're in third, fourth, fifth, or higher, let them do it. Hold them accountable. See what they've done. Approve it if it's outfits or whatever. But make sure you're giving them the space to develop who they are and how they need to be so that they can start gaining autonomy and self-efficacy when they need to do their work on their own. So guess what? That's about it. So those are the 5 essential tips. And this is so important because we want to make sure the children are prepared, that you're not buying too much stuff as well. Because I was reading something, the National Retail Federation said on average, families spend $597 per child to get ready for school. All that stuff is not necessary. You come to my classroom, I said, give me a notebook, binder, and we good. Or pens, pencils, whatever. Make sure you hold them accountable for having that stuff ready the night before and that they have the supplies. There's a viral TikTok video going on where the parents talk about what we not going to do. Y'all watch that video and tell me what y'all not going to do. Y'all, she said something about, I didn't watch it myself, but I heard a radio broadcast about it. She said something about what we not gonna do is I spend $75,000 on supplies and you ain't got none the second day. It was hilarious the way they recapped it. I have to go watch it. I meant to do it before now. So make sure that we understand the needs of the school, communicate with the school, go to their back to school festivals or community events, read the literature they provide so that you can make sure your child is not left behind or looking crazy when it's time for them to have what they need in class. All right, so drop your number one back to school tips, questions, whatever. What do you do to get your child, your children ready for back to school? Parents will have, I know some parents have an elementary child, a middle school child, and a high school child. I know, God, Lord bless y'all, okay? Because I know that is rough. So what are some things you can share in the comments to help make sure all parents go back to school confident and happy with their children and that these children know that they are ready and prepared for success? Stay tuned, y'all. Look, I just come here. I do what I can to give you what you need. I used to do my Monday messages. I'm going to start doing these Monday tips at 7 p.m. every Monday. So tell your friends, share if you like what you're hearing. Next Monday, we're going to talk about conversation starters. Have you ever asked your child, how was school? And they say, fine. Okay, what was good about it? Nothing. Okay, well, how was lunch? Good. those one word responses can be nerve-wracking. So I'm going to give you 3 great tips to help start the conversation with your child, so they have to give you more and y'all can start talking about school and anything in life where they're engaged. So I hope you found this useful. If not, tell me why. And if you need more information, tell me what. I want to make this good for you. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, comment. Again, free downloads on my website, links in bio, and 15 Live will give you 15% off my website through this weekend. Take care, y'all. Have a good school year. Let me know what I can do to support you. Bye bye.